There is something really special about playing Mario and making money.
Let's fucking go!
In this video, I'm going to tell you about some exciting updates for some of the MMT indicators, and I'm also going to show you how I'm using the MMT gamma indicator and show you a bunch of different reasons why it's pretty amazing, and also give you some information about a new chart template that's available, and then you'll get to see a bunch of the live trades that I took today. So thanks for watching. Hope you enjoy. Doing some Asian session trading as we pulled up to VWAP with tons of divergence building up. Got into a short there. Looking for a pullback to these gamma levels. We had some negative delta coming in here. I've got the flow stack that I've been testing out this weekend. It's almost there. Still a couple of bugs with the signals. I've got the Hypothetical painting the candles on this chart, and the ultimate delta painting these signal arrows. I've got a new update for the ultimate delta, as well as a new update for the trend and reversal. On the ultimate delta, for the delta diamonds, you can now choose multiple different signal types, diamonds, triangles, or arrows. For the delta waves, you can also choose triangles or arrows. For the divergence, you can also choose triangles or arrows. New features. I'm using the arrows for the delta diamonds right now. I've just got level 1 on. Level 1 is set to 100. It's just looking for that initial delta push. And this has been working flawlessly with the market maker chart buttons. And then there's an update available in the WAP user area for the trend and reversal indicator too. So you can go to the WAP user area for the ultimate delta and also the trend and reversal indicator. There's new updated versions of the indicators you can download and import into your NinjaTrader. Same kind of thing with the trend and reversal. For the trend flow, we got the trend flow signal now. You can choose dots, triangles, or arrows. For the reversals, you can choose arrows or triangles. Trend core, you can choose diamonds, arrows, triangles. And for the divergence, arrows or triangles. There's been some nice trading opportunities in the Asian session so far. Had some divergence building up back here. Bunch of wicks, point of control down into the wicks. Started closing above these gamma levels. Bunch of divergence building up here. Nice short. Triple divergence. Nice long back up to the 20. Rejected off of the 20 SMA with point of control in these wicks. Nice move down. I got into this long trade here. We had some double divergence. Point of control drawn down into this wick. We had single bar divergence for several candles. Started closing back above the lower Bollinger Band here. Cumulative delta trend flow went bullish. We got a nice pullback back up to the 20. I'm also going to make this chart template available. It's going to be called the Delta Gamma Simple Triple Time Frame or something like that. It will include the 1-minute chart, which could also be used on the 15-minute chart. It will include this special 5-minute chart that has the NQ and the ES delta on it. And then it will also include the 60-minute chart that has the Greek profile with the delta profile levels on the higher time frame here. So the simple triple time frame setup focused on delta and these gamma levels and the regular key levels. So look out for that in the MMT templates product. I'll be adding it to the roster of templates that are already in there. And at some point in November, I hope, get the flow stack out there. This is the last indicator that I have planned. I just got into another short here. Check out point of control up into both of these wicks. Cumulative delta started turning bearish. Then the Hypothetical started turning bearish. We had some negative delta coming in on both the MNQ and the regular NQ here. We were also rejecting right off of the 20 SMA on the 5-minute. Just grabbed a short. We had a bunch of divergence building up here, pulling up to VWAP. Started getting some heavier negative delta coming in on the MNQ. Then the Hypothetical turned bearish. Cumulative delta turned bearish. We had a nice wick on this 5-minute candle right off of VWAP. Some single bar divergence, tiny little body, broke lower, just popped down 5 points or so. Added some more micros to the pile. I just signed in to the New York Open session. It's 9:37. Every morning before I start trading, I always go to forexfactory.com, see if there's any news coming up. We do have some 10 o'clock news today. And then I also go to CNBC just to see if there's any other news I need to pay attention to. Saw Nvidia just got a big boost from some news about a chip deal. I think that's in part why we got this little pop-up here at the open. We came right up to a previous day point of control, this blue dashed line. We are rejecting pretty hard from that area. You can see the delta on the flow stack. Green, 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 green. Red, 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 red. So we still have a gap from the weekend here. Here's yesterday's close. Here's the current day open. We never filled that gap. So I'm keeping that in mind. This might get filled today. I got into a long back here. We had all this divergence building up. Delta was drying up right here. Double single bar divergent candles right there. Then intrabar we had a bunch of delta start coming in. We were rejected off of VWAP on the NQ. You see delta was drying up on the 5-minute as well. Went for a little bounce trade, got 10 points. We're just ranging around right here, right near the VWAP area on the NQ. I want to take a short, looking for it to test VWAP on the MNQ, but we've got that big 10 o'clock news coming out in 11 minutes. I might just wait until after 10 o'clock, after the news prints. Did get a break lower, could have easily got my 10 points. We just tested VWAP on the MNQ. Nothing but bearish on the delta here, on the flow stack. I just got into a bounce trade long. We cruised on right through the VWAP, but look at this cluster of key levels. Yesterday's New York open and 3 different gamma levels. Had to go for a bounce long there. We just popped up over 20 points. These are gamma levels from the MMT gamma indicator. The blue gamma lines change throughout the day depending on where the strongest gamma is. So I usually only have a couple days loaded on my charts, but on Mondays, if I want to see certain levels from Friday's session, I need to load some extra days. So these purple dashed lines, there's 3 of them. These are the previous session strongest gamma levels from the MMT gamma indicator. And check out these 3 levels from Friday. They all happen to correspond with other key levels. So this previous session gamma level right here from Friday, this actually became the 15-minute center today. So a level back from Friday just happened to predict this very strong level, which became the 15-minute center today. And same thing with the midnight level. This previous session strong gamma level from Friday just happened to become the midnight level from last night. And this other strong gamma level from Friday, it's right at yesterday's point of control, yesterday's open. And then again, these blue lines are the strong gamma levels from today. They will change throughout the day, but the purple lines stay fixed as they are from the previous session. Some great levels from the MMT gamma indicator. It's mimicking gamma data from the options market, but you do not need any special kind of data. It just runs on the regular futures data. It's a pretty unique indicator. I've never seen anything else like it out there. All right, here's the 10 o'clock news. Just came out. We'll see what the market does. See if I can find any good trades a minute or so later. We just got a nice big top wick on this candle right off of yesterday's open. Also VWAP on the NQ. Had point of control up into the wick. We had single bar divergence. Then when we broke below the low, we just dropped off 30 points there. I stepped away. I was finishing up my hot chocolate, but these are the kind of things I'm looking for. So we've just been bouncing between this previous session gamma level and the midnight level, back up to these current session strong gamma levels. This double level has been holding 1, 2, 3, 4 times. Same with the level to the downside. I got into a short on this down move and I didn't take my profit quick enough. It pulled back more than I liked, so I got out for a loss. It was coming down so ferociously I thought we were gonna break the midnight level finally, but we did not. I gotta say, I definitely do enjoy not having the trailing drawdown on Take Profit Trader, even though I'm pretty sure they add it in once you get a funded account, which is kind of messed up. I signed in for the end of the afternoon session here, and I actually did just grab a short. We had this big pop up, but we popped up right to this double gamma level. I got into a short right when we popped up to the double gamma level, just because of time of day and the rapid movement. Went for a little bounce trade short. We just popped down over 30 points, I got filled for my 10 points within seconds. So back up pretty good on the day. It's just after 4 p.m. Just wanted to show how I'm using all these indicators in action in the live markets. These gamma levels have been extremely helpful for me in my trading personally. You can see we just came down to a double gamma level on the NQ 5 minute. We bounced off of that area twice. That ended up being the most recent low. There are links to all of the MMT indicators in the description. If you have any questions, please leave a comment below. Take Profit Trader, Apex, and TradeDay are having some great sales. Anyone that's out there using code MonkeyMan is the absolute best. Thanks so much for your support. I wish you best of luck in your trading. Thanks for watching. Have a great day.